Hey guys, listen to this. And I'm going to tell you something very important. If you ever have to get into a fight with a tall person, bring a short person along with you. Now I'm going to tell you why. That short person going to be your secret weapon. That's right. Because a short person know they were around when it come to tall people. Tall people always underestimate the short man the money. You know what I'm saying? I always think that short one is going to be the one that they can overpower. Jack them up in the back, the back of the head, and just take them on somewhere. Not so, my sister or brother. Not so. I'm going to tell you a story. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm Poetic Empress, and thank you again for coming to this channel. Hopefully you'll like, share, subscribe, and comment. This is a little comedy for you. So sit back and listen carefully now, because I ain't going to tell the story but one time if I can help it. Now, if I bust out laughing, y'all forgive me. I be having flashbacks sometime. All right. I remember this guy many years ago. I'm saying it like that. Many years ago. We're going to call this guy, James. All right. Now, James had a bad habit of getting drunk. Well, actually, 2 beers and he was drunk. You know what I'm saying? James would get full of that alcohol. He really didn't drink alcohol. It was pretty much beer, You got to understand, James was supposed to have been on the reservation. He missed his calling. But that's where he should have been, because James was Indian. Yeah, he was. And me and James, we got to hanging out together and stuff. And honestly, James lied to me. I'm going to tell the whole story. James lied to me. James had me thinking that he was... See, James used to be my boyfriend, okay? Let me go and put it out there. James was supposed to have been, he lied and told me that he was one age when he was younger than me. See, I'm going to tell you something about them tall people, them tall men. You can't really tell how old they is. They can tell you that they one age and really you got a whole baby in your hands, a whole baby. And you trying to figure out how did this happen. Well, there wasn't no baby, but James was like about 6 years younger than me. And I had to find that out on his birthday from his mama. Well, anyway, here to go. Didn't know that James couldn't drink. Didn't know. He couldn't drink no kind of malt liquors. Any kind of malt liquor would cause him to go on a warpath. He be hearing voices and stuff, people talking. Ain't nobody talking. Somebody talking about whooping his ass. Ain't nobody said nothing. He wants to jump up, and just, get up in people's face. I had to tell him, dude, you better sit your behind down. Somebody gonna snatch you up one day with that foolishness, Anyway, well, James, I remember I took James out to eat for his birthday. Then we stopped off. I took him by I took him to the titty bar. I'm gonna say that. All of this I did for the birthday. You ain't gonna get it but one time. And we ain't doing nothing strange for no change. Hello, somebody. So I took James to the titty bar for his birthday. Gave him some money to go play with the ladies with. Because, one thing I can say, he was good about giving his money to me to hold for him and to pay the bills and stuff. Because see, when James gets full of that malt liquor, you ain't gonna see no money no more. Well, anyway, so James done got full of this alcohol. He done got full of the alcohol. He told me, say, I like her. I said, you do? He said, yeah. I wonder if she'll go home with us. I'm like, this This rascal done lost his god dog mind. I said, I don't know. I said, why don't you go ask her? He said, okay. And I said, he really gonna ask this woman that? Well, let me tell you. James went over there and asked that woman that, and you know she told him. She told him, she said, I don't want you. I want her. He came back over there. I asked him, I said, what's wrong with you? I said, why you got that stupid look on your face? He talking about, I went over there and asked her if she'd like to, go home with us. If she'd like to, if she had sex with me. She told me no, she wanted you. I said, oh, time to go. It was time to go right then. Oh, y'all think I'm airing my dirty laundry, huh? This comedy time. Y'all better stay with us, sister. Okay. Well, now here it is now. Here it is. It still is the weekend, it's birthday weekend. Yay, yay. I take him around the corner to this other place that ain't too far from where we lived at, right? And I told you already, James can't drink, right? Well, the bartender knew me. The bartender didn't really know him, but he knew me. And bartender kind of started giving him drinks, and he gave me drinks. And I knew the bartender's girlfriend, so, we all knew each other, so to speak. Well, James decided he wants to go sit all the way to the end of the bar. I want you to know this was a long-ass bar. This bar looked like it was about 20 feet long. Now, I might be exaggerating, but I doubt it. So James going, he sits but way at the end. He drinking now. He drinking, right? I'm sitting over there in front of the bartender. We talking about this new drink that he come up with, Next thing, all of a sudden, we hear something go, bing-a-ling-ling. I said, what the hell? I look to my left. Next thing I know, I see him come charging toward me with his fistful balled up, right? And I say, what's wrong with you? He gonna tell me. I knocked him off his seat. I said, boy, if you don't get out, boy, you better go sit your behind down with that foolishness. You know doggone well I ain't touch you. He told me, yes, you did. You came down there and you hit me and knocked me out. I say, common sense right here. Your ass was way down there. Look where I'm at. You walk way down there. Now, how the hell I'm going to come down there, knock you down, and get back over here sitting down and holding a conversation without you seeing me moving? Common sense finally kicked in. He said, well, somebody hit me. I said, well, it wasn't me. It probably wasn't them down there, but it wasn't me. So we leave. We're going on to the house, right? We're going to the house, and all of a sudden, I want you to know, that firewater kicked in. Yeah, it did. That firewater kicked in. James decided that, he needed somebody to play with. I ain't the one, baby. I ain't the one. Don't play with me. You know how they say, go play with your mama, don't play with me. I ain't gonna say all that, but don't play with me. Well, anyway, James went on, and we're going on to the house, and James decided that he wants to post up in front of me. I said, dude, I ain't got time for that. Come on now, it's time to get to the house, right? We get to the house. Well, actually, it was an apartment. We get up the stairs, open the door, we get in. He wants to play WWF. That's right. He wants to do the DDT stuff. I ain't got time for that. Okay? So James decided he gonna run up on me. He ran up on me. I'm telling you about what a short person do. Now, I want you to know, I'm a short person. James ran up there, and when he ran up there, I just leaned back with it, with my foot up in the air, and I lifted his ass up off the ground. That's right, shoved his nuts clean up into his stomach. You know what James did after that? He said, I said, what's wrong with you? Oh, please help me. I said, I can't help you. I'm not going to help you. He said, please help me. If you don't help me, I'm going to die. I say, boy, you ain't going to die. Now, this is the first time in my life I ever seen a man sit on the concrete and bounce his ass up and down on the concrete trying to get his nuts out of his intestine, out of his stomach. And I'm going to tell you, it was some funny shit because I ain't never seen no stuff like that. But he said he was going to die if he couldn't get his nuts out of his stomach. So, for about 5 minutes, Jane bounced his ass up and down on the concrete. I don't know if that brother had hemorrhoids after that or not. But rest assured, he never ran up on me no more. Now, I'm going to tell you what you do. You let them tall ones run up on you, baby. And while they running up on you, soon as they get right up on you, lean back and you lean back to that floor with your foot up in the air. And when they get right up over you, just shove them nuts up in there. Shove them up. Don't play with it. And rest assured, they're going to have the utmost respect for a short person after that. I hope y'all like this story. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Because ain't nothing like Ain't nothing like it. I bet you that was one Mama didn't teach you about. Don't run up on the short people. Especially don't run up on no midget. Yeah, because midget take your ass up. He might not be able to get that foot up that high. But he can climb up on you like a baby lumberjack and beat your ass. Oh, I said that. I did. I got to go.